Hello and welcome back to Taking Trades. My name is Jimmy and today we're talking about Zillow. I want to know if you think I got the trade or if I missed the trade. Comment below real quick. Let me know if you think I missed it or got it. Say, Jimmy, I think you missed it, or Jimmy, I think you nailed it. Comment below real quick. We'll continue on in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, of course I bought it. I got a great entry on Zillow. It was at a key level. I'm gonna show you the entry on that stock today, talk about why I like it. I did write a covered call, so I'm gonna go over the specifics of that today, and I'm gonna show you my strike price or where I think the stock is going to go. So we'll get into that as well as a few other things today. And also, if you wanna continue your growth in the stock market as well as see all of my trades, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on your bell notification so you get all my videos as soon as I upload. Let's jump into things. All right, let's talk about what happened today. So here's Zillow up on the daily chart. And the reason I've been watching Zillow recently is because it had this level over here that it got rejected from a while back. And then it slowly worked its way back up, and you can see that it tried to cross here, but then it got rejected one more time, and then it had a big explosion beyond it. So once that big explosion happened, it told me that we do have a support level here, and now let's see if it gets tested and holds up. So when it came back and held right here, I was watching that saying, good, that's showing that things are still moving kind of in a bullish direction. Then it pushed back up and came down again, and then it tested again here. You can see it slipped behind, but then pulled right back up in, and then came back up to the top. And so we created sort of a few other touches, creating sort of a simple or small range right in here once it broke above. Well, then we blew past this level right in here. So that got me interested in, okay, are we going to come back down and tap this level and then continue moving higher? So my one concern on this was that I wanted this 50 moving average to be sort of close to the price action. I wanted it to maybe come back down, get a close touch, and then go higher. And what happened was today as I was watching this, you can see we were just setting up really nicely on this new support level. And for a minute I thought, well, maybe it's going to break below and travel back down, maybe kind of in the 45-50 area, and then go back to the long side. But it started showing a little upside strength and holding really well at this support level. So I decided to go ahead and take a purchase, buy this stock, and write covered calls on it. So I want to take you over to that real quick and show you exactly what I do when I take a covered call. So I came in here to the options chain, and this is on Thinkorswim. You just go to the trade tab. We were over in the charts, and now I just go over to trade. And what I did was I went to the August 16th expiration date, and I opened that up. And on the call side, not the put side, but over here on the calls, I looked down in here and I said, okay, what could I get for a premium? How many shares should I buy? And where do I think the stock is going to go, meaning the strike price? So when I looked at the chart, I said, well, if I enter here, there's a strong possibility that it could, over the next 3 to 4 weeks, travel back up close to 51, maybe over 50. So let's see what we can get in terms of a premium. And ultimately, I settled in on the 49.50 strike. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that in just so it's really clear for everyone to see. So it'll be the 49.50. I'm just going to draw a quick line here and then edit it. And at 49.50, that allows me a little over $2 of upside on this contract. Because remember, with the covered call, if it breaks above 49.50, someone can then come in and buy it from me, no matter how high it goes. So say we're at $55 at the expiration date, someone can come in and buy my shares from me at $49.50. Now I still make a profit because I got in at $47.33. It's just my upside is limited. So I'll lose my shares if we go back above this strike price. And I'm okay with that because I still make profits. So there's still upside for me as well. So I'm going to put this right here, and I'm just going to say strike is 49.50. And then we can just keep an eye on that and know exactly where we are in terms of strike price and how things are moving forward. So we'll just keep an eye on that there. So trade came in here, 49.50. I went ahead and got filled at $2.20 per share, and I bought 900 shares. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a recalculation on that real quick. So a 220 times 900 shares. So it ended up giving me a profit today of $1,980 in premium. Now you remember, I keep the premium no matter what happens. If it expires and we're not above the strike price, I get to keep the shares and I keep the premium. If price goes above $49.50 by expiration, I'll lose the shares, but I lose them at $49.50 and I still keep the premium. So what I get paid if the shares get called away from me is going to be $1,950. So with a $1,980 premium, it's pretty equal. I'm getting almost the same amount for the premium that I am for the call away at this strike price if the share price goes higher. Now, if it stays below the strike or goes a little lower, I keep the shares and I'll write another covered call on the shares the next month. And I'll just keep writing covered calls until I decide to sell the position outright or my shares ultimately get called away by someone. So that was my trade on Zillow. It was great. I got it fairly early this morning, and it was just a good setup on a good support level. And I love that it was Monday because it starts the week off really, really good. My goal is to try to hit between $2,000 and $3,000 of premium profit each week, and I hit basically $2,000 this morning. So now really I'm going to watch things for the rest of the week, and I'm really going to be looking for entries for the following week. So I will take opportunities if they present themselves this week, but right now I'm super satisfied with the week and I've almost hit my target. So I do want to show you what I will be watching though moving forward for the week, and that is on my Wayfair position. Just to kind of update you guys, I had written a covered call on Wayfair, and then we got this really big push down that day. If you watch a couple videos ago, you'll hear me comment about how it was down $12 that day, and how we were going out to exercise to manage a little bit of the stress. But that was this day here. So what I'm looking for on this is for a nice push back up, because when it dumped down, I bought two separate lots of 50 shares, just ride-along shares. They aren't in a covered call contract. They were just because things dropped real quick, I wanted to get a few shares down low. So if Wayfair pushes back to 151, whenever that happens, I'm going to sell 50 shares that I bought at 141. So that'll be a $500 gain on that. And I hope it happens this week, because then I can add it to the profits that I made today, and that'll give me roughly $2,500 in profit on the week, which then I can just call it quits and I've met my weekly goal and we'll move into next week. So right now that's kind of where I'm sitting. I'd like to hear how you guys did today. Let me know what you traded. Let me know if you got in on Zillow, if you saw this entry, if you thought this support level was significant enough to maybe take an entry on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. We'll see you then. Thanks.